Selena Gomez just dropped the music video for her track In the Dark from the second season of Nobody Wants This on Netflix. The excitement was palpable, with fans eagerly awaiting the sultry visuals and catchy tune. However, as the video made its rounds online, a dark undercurrent emerged. Instead of celebrating Gomez's artistry, a corner of the internet decided to unleash a torrent of nasty comments, targeting her appearance in a way that crossed every conceivable line. If you loved this video, you're not alone, but what happens next is the real story. Enter Grimes, the enigmatic electronic pop artist known for her experimental sound and unfiltered opinions. At 37 years old, Grimes has witnessed the music industry's darker sides and recognized toxic behavior when it appears. Rather than scrolling past the hateful comments like many celebrities might, she decided to take a stand that has sparked a massive conversation about online bullying and the treatment of women in entertainment. The music video showcases Gomez in 3 stunning all-black looks, each scene dripping with confidence and style. One particular shot features her lounging on a daybed wrapped in sheer curtains, her sleek bob with bangs framing her face beautifully. For the majority of viewers, this was a moment of pure artistry. But then came the trolls, emerging from their digital caves to attack. Someone on X, formerly Twitter, shared screenshots of Gomez from that exact scene, comparing her to what they called an X-Files monster. This post quickly went viral for all the wrong reasons, gathering thousands of reactions and igniting a thread that became a breeding ground for body shamers and critics. Instead of celebrating Gomez's talent and creativity, keyboard warriors felt empowered to unleash their cruelty. This is where things took an interesting turn. Grimes, rather than remaining silent, chose to speak up. Her response wasn't just a quick defense of Gomez. It was a full-blown commentary on internet culture and the psychological damage public shaming inflicts on everyone involved. Grimes began by directly challenging the narrative surrounding the viral screenshots. She revealed that she had watched the entire music video and had a completely different impression than the critics. Grimes stated that aside from a few awkward frames, Gomez looked extraordinarily beautiful throughout the video. She went so far as to say that Gomez is likely one of the most beautiful women in the industry. But Grimes didn't stop there. She posed a question that struck at the heart of empathy. What if it were you being talked about in such a cruel manner? This question is particularly poignant given Gomez's long history of dealing with public scrutiny. Grimes highlighted the mental fortitude required for someone. Grimes didn't just address the initial cruel comment. She also called out the person who made the viral post. She argued that keeping such a post up, especially after realizing its impact, is a deliberate choice to prioritize clout over the mental health of those affected. She asked how young girls must feel reading such vicious commentary about another woman, especially when Gomez has millions of fans who look up to her. Her critique of online bullying expanded to broader cultural issues affecting women in entertainment. Grimes noted that we are witnessing the second generation of women allowed to be over 30 in the industry. Yet, even this small victory has been largely restricted to outliers rather than the norm. The expectation that women must maintain a standard of youthful beauty to avoid ridicule is not only unfair but actively harmful. Grimes made it abundantly clear that high school-level bullying should not be acceptable on social media. She suggested that accounts engaging in mass body shaming should face suspension. Her use of the term disturbing was not an exaggeration. She found it especially troubling that the criticism was based on isolated moments rather than the entire work, which would provide a more accurate representation. When it comes to speculation about cosmetic procedures or personal choices, Grimes took a firm stance. She emphasized that such details are irrelevant and that the real issue is the toxic environment that has evolved online. She referred to this normalization of cruelty as culture death, arguing that it harms not just the target of bullying, but everyone who witnesses it. Grimes expressed genuine fear that she might have to leave the internet altogether due to its toxicity. For someone whose career relies partly on social media, this statement is weighty. It suggests that even artists with large followings are reaching their breaking point with negativity. The fact that Grimes felt compelled to defend another artist, despite not having a close relationship with her, speaks volumes about the pervasive nature of this issue. Warded with engagement metrics. The more shocking or mean-spirited a post is, the more likely it is to go viral. This creates perverse incentives for people to craft increasingly harsh commentary to gain attention. Grimes challenged this entire system, advocating for consequences for those who participate in mass body-shaming campaigns. Though the response to Grimes's defense has been mixed, some applauding her for speaking out, while others accused her of overreacting the conversation, she sparked forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about our engagement with celebrity culture. The practice of freezing frames from videos to capture unflattering moments and presenting them as representative of someone's actual appearance is misleading and harmful. Gomez herself has not directly addressed the specific controversy over the In the Dark video screenshots, but she has spoken about dealing with online negativity and mental health in the past. Her silence on this incident doesn't diminish the validity of Grimes's points. Sometimes, having others speak up on your behalf is more powerful than defending yourself, especially when the exhaustion from constant criticism makes it hard to keep fighting. This incident also highlights a larger conversation about parasocial relationships, where the internet has blurred boundaries between public figures and private individuals. People feel entitled to comment on every aspect of celebrities' lives, treating them as public property rather than human beings with feelings. Grimes pushed back against this entitlement, asking people to consider how they would feel if they were on the receiving end of such commentary. As this story continues to unfold, it's clear that the standards we apply to women in the public eye reflect broader societal attitudes toward women. Allowing cruel commentary about appearance to flourish sends a message about what matters most in assessing women's worth. Grimes's defense of Selena Gomez was not just about one music video or one mean post. It was about challenging a culture that normalizes the dehumanization of women based on their looks and age. Whether social media platforms will implement stricter policies against body shaming remains to be seen. But conversations like this are crucial in forcing people to reconsider whether the online world we create is one we want to inhabit. Perhaps the backlash against Gomez serves as a reminder that kindness and empathy should prevail over cruelty and judgment, not just in the realm of celebrity, but in our everyday lives. If this dive into celebrity culture and online accountability has opened your eyes to something new, make sure to subscribe for more stories that matter.